All right, guys, Scott back here with the RV rental instructional videos. We got Nate with us today, my son. Say hi, Nate.
Hi.
All right, we're going to walk you through kind of the disgusting part of RVing. It's not that bad, though. So the key is, first of all, I'll always leave these latex gloves in the back compartment for you. They'll probably be in the box with the sewer hoses. You're also going to have the support for the hoses here. That's going to run along the ground to help the elevation of the hose run from the rig to wherever your sewer drain may be when you get on site somewhere. There'll be 2 of these Rhino sewer hoses in there for you if you need a little extra length. They stretch out, they're like accordion, so you can get, I think they're 10 feet apiece. These 2 attachments will probably be the only 2 things you'll ever need. This one screws right into the sewer in the ground, whatever site you're at. Typically it's that outer one, and it's just one turn. You don't have to go crazy. This is if you have an older site and the threads are all stripped. This one goes in there nicely, and then this one will tuck right inside. Sorry, I lost myself there. This one will tuck right inside of that, and you'll be set in the ground. So I'm going to hand the camera over to Nate now, and I'm just going to show you briefly how to hook this up. A couple things to keep in mind. When you're at a site, don't leave the valves open. Let me show you the valves real quick, actually. So the door just swings up. We have this handy clip up here you just pull out, and you hook the door on there so it doesn't keep banging in your head. Here is your sewer drain. This just swivels a little bit to give you a little more drainage. Always make sure this is your black here. This is your gray. This is the gross one. This is pretty much kitchen sink, so soapy water. Always going to do black first. So just think left to right. Black one you drain first, gray one you drain second. The reason being the gray one will help flush out whatever comes out of the black tank. So we know they're closed, they're all the way in. We can take this off, there's nothing in that, you can see through there. And we just take our Rhino hose. Nate, I'm gonna ask that you video for me here, sir. And we're just going to hook our Rhino hose right onto the lip here. You can see these little nipples there, and it just locks. You'll feel it lock into place ever so slightly, and then you just place it here on your pipe, whatever site you're at. This will help, obviously, like I said. It kind of brings it down on a very slow angle, and you'll go down into your drain hole, wherever that will be. Obviously, this one just hooks right onto here, same way as it hooked onto the rig. Just lightly locks in place. This will already be in the ground. Make sure you put this in the ground first, turn it tight, and then you just hold that a little bit and lock that right in place. And you're set to go, okay? Now you come back over here, and you would simply pull out on the black one, and you'll see it flow down. Give it some time. We also have installed on this is a flush out right here. So this comes in handy too, if especially if the tank's not full. You just take this, unscrew this, put the separate sewer hose that I'm going to show you in a second on here. Most campsites are going to have two freshwater hose hookups. If not, over inside my water and electric container, there is a splitter, so you can go 2 to 1. So you always can use your black hose to clean out your black water. It'll just put on here, make sure the pressure's not too high. Otherwise, this hose has been known to blow off the back on me here, but that will go right into the black tank, and it'll basically shower and just help you flush it out better, okay? So I try to always use that whenever I'm stopped at a campsite. It just helps clean out the black tank a lot better. Once you're done with the black, close it off, and then proceed to pull the gray one and drain that. Usually going to be a lot lighter on the gray. The black just fills up quicker. It's just the way it is. I believe that's pretty much it. Always make sure, again, you shut both of these completely. You'll feel them close. And then you disconnect, and you'll use the dark hose again that I have over here that I'll always have with it. The expandable hose. This is going to be your clean out hose here, and you can just always use that with a hose spray nozzle that I'll include too. Spray out the inside of that Rhino hose, okay? Just take it off the rig, hold it up in the air a little bit, and spray down in there. That'll just help rinse it out a little more, and then disconnect from the ground and maybe spray it and rinse it out again. The nice thing with this RV2, what I like to do once I'm leaving the site, disconnect that. It actually fits right here inside the rear bumper. Again, just make sure you get it in far enough. You'll always be able to grab it out of there when you get to where you're going, so you just don't want it falling out. But it's a nice storage place for something that's wet. Gives it a chance to dry out. When you get home, you can just put it back in that Rubbermaid container right there, which will hold all of the sewer stuff. All right, so it's not that bad. We're also going to have inside, we'll have blue drop-ins. Try and put those in maybe once a trip, especially if you're out there for a week. And then really in between anyone renting, I put in some flush out stuff to just keep the system clean and keep it from clogging up. That's it. All right. It's not as bad as it looks, guys. Have fun.